What is going on, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? My name is Prodigy and welcome to another video on the channel. Today guys, we're going to be talking more about the Kingdom Hearts Recoded Ultimania. In today's episode, we're going to be discussing a lot more about the battle system of Kingdom Hearts Recoded and some more of the ideas behind the system. So let's just go ahead and get right into it. The battles this time had an increasing number of fun actions to enjoy. At the time that Days went on sale, since most games were intended for the mainstream light players of the DS, I wanted to throw a stone into that tendency and make a game that had backbone. However, Days seemed to have more backbone than expected. Many people thought it was too hard. Therefore, this time we tried something intended for the light players, especially since the cross-pad buttons on the DS are difficult to operate. We avoided technical fights as much as possible. As for the direction we took the battle systems, we increased the number of selectable and battle abilities that, from our experience making Birth by Sleep, we knew would be enjoyable. The more, the better. Also, Taiyasu, who was in charge of the Birth by Sleep battles, was supervising Recoded's battles, so in that way, Recoded inherited Birth by Sleep's blood. The base parts were from Coded, and the panel system of Days was brought back. So in that way, you could say that the battle system of Recoded is a combination of three titles. The status matrix plays the central role in the growth system of Recoded. How did you come up with this concept? Originally, I had planned to do a renewed version of the panel system from Days, but Taiyasu had the idea to use electrical blocks, which I liked better. When I read the proposed design, I thought the system looked very difficult, but then when I saw the illustrated image that the designer from the Osaka team had come up with, I thought that the atmosphere was very fun and decided to use that. It's very important for the things you customize and play with to be visually appealing too. You can change the numerical value on the cheat turner, as well as twist and dials and switches. Seeing the touchable screen, I thought the players would enjoy it. The status matrix has to be one of the most in-depth and unique systems in the Kingdom Hearts series. I really enjoyed this system, and I think that the commands, the battle system in general, is extremely cool. I mean, when my friend the Frozen Cavern taught me that you can actually just completely cancel out of most of your hits by pressing the jump button, and how things like sliding dash and other variations of sliding dash are used as kind of combo tools in this game. You can immediately just do an air combo, sliding dash, and do another air combo like immediately after, as if it's part of the combo, like a transition. Things like that are just super cool and fun to do. Being able to modify the game's balance at any time with the cheat turner was a unique idea. In the Worlds with You, players were able to adjust the game level of difficulty whenever they wanted. It was developed to model that. Co-director Aito was originally the main producer for the Worlds with You, so you could say that the blood from that game also flowed into Recoded. And so Recoded was just like a combination of like every handheld game Square had ever made. Recoded also features a new element called the system area. How did you come up with that? The system area feature was something I wanted to do in Coded, but was one thing that could not be implemented into the project. When it comes to mobile phone games, to me there's the feeling that even if you play it once for a short period, you could play the same game for a long period of time. In that vein, we prepared the system area feature. It doesn't take long to clear them, however, you could enjoy playing them a countless number of times. In particular, I wanted to try and do 100 levels in the avatar system area during cross-player communication. When I first asked the staff to make 100 levels, they responded with astonishment. The cross-player communication function can connect with other players with the game, and even when we don't really connect, it seems the device will still send a message. The way it connects and sends a message without really connecting was the same feature used in the Worlds with You. Since it was quite a popular feature in that game, we adopted it into this title for people who don't often get the chance to connect with other people with the game. The co-director Aito said, "We can cross-connect with whatever." But really, you can only cross-connect with other players holding the cartridge in their DS. We wanted the cross-communication circumstance to be active because the DS perceives various radio waves, so it's constructed to send a message. The system area is something that I heavily enjoy in Kingdom Hearts Recoded. I really like these unique areas that they add into the game, and I love the fights that go on in them. And I could very well see myself like coming back and just constantly playing these things because they are are super fun. But I must say, this Ultimania is pretty enjoyable so far. I'm finding out a lot of interesting information about the development process of this game, and I really do appreciate how much they did try and put into the gameplay system, and how it was like a combination of a lot of the handheld games they were making around this time span. It's really neat. But that is going to about do it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed, leave a like, share the video with a friend or a family member, and last but not least, if you have not already and want to become a part of the union, all you have to do is hit that red subscribe button down below. My name is Prodigy, and I will talk to you guys soon. Peace out, you guys. Bye.
Now she's a daydreamer. She's always thinking about him. No more room in this picture for you to fit in. Now she's crying on the phone, telling you she's not good enough for him. When you think that she is